Karnataka Education Minister B.C. Nagesh on Wednesday said that the Christian schools cannot conduct catechism classes. Responding to the queries of the media in Bengaluru, the minister said that be it minority institutions or others, the rules laid down under the Karnataka Education Act should be followed.
ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Few words of introduction so that afterwards the principal will read out sort of the whole history and the whole information about St. Clarence School. First of all, we are here today because there have been a lot of questions asked about St. Clarence School regarding the Bible use, bringing the Bible and other religious matters. So we have asked to clarify certain matters, and surely the management does not want to hide or not say anything about what is happening here. We are always open, we are always transparent. Only thing we delayed a little because ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ನಿಯಮಗಳು ಇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಕರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಡ ಮಾಡಿದೆವು. ಆದರೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲದರೆ ನಾಳೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಂಶಯ, ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. I welcome all the press people who have come here, and I wish to thank you in anticipation because I know that the press has always been in support of us. The mainline press and the other press also have given the clarifications that we have given in the past, and as far as possible we are happy with the press. We are grateful to you, and surely what we want to convey also perhaps it might be useful for you to convey to the others. First of all, we want to say that we are a little sad, a little hurt. ಬೈಬಲ್ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಅಥವಾ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ. ಮತ್ತು ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕತೆ, ನೈತಿಕತೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. This is a Christian minority school from last 100 years. ಮತ್ತು ಶುರುವಿಂದ from the beginning the management, since it was a Christian school and for Christian students, and even now there are 75% of the students here are Christian students. So they had prescribed that the Bible be brought because we in our Christian institutions, we have religion class for the Christians either before the class or after the class. Surely we can't have during the class or religious instruction. So in that sense we used to have it and the Bibles were brought. But from last year onwards, the management has seen to it that no mention is made about the Bible at all, and so the children, if they want, they can bring. If they don't bring also, is nothing for us. And surely by no stretch of imagination, we expect the Hindus and Muslims to read the Bible or to be forced to read the Bible. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಇಲಾಖೆ, the education department has ordered what's called an inquiry of whether the Bible is used, whether religion is taught in our schools. That is not only this school, but as far as I read the directives, it's for all the Christian schools in Karnataka. I feel very hurt because perhaps only this school in whole of Bangalore up till now, up to last year perhaps, had recommended that Bible version, but there is no other school. But to take it from one school and ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬಣ್ಣ ಬಡಿಸುವುದು ಅದು ಸರಿ ಕಾಣುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. We Christians are responsible educators. There are many in the town of Bangalore, the city of Bangalore, and also in the whole of the state of Karnataka and India who have studied from our schools. Our parents are here. ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅವರೇ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So you can ask them whether we have any time forced. If the government wants to make an inquiry, surely make an inquiry of this school. And not only, I would say one of the questions they should put in the inquiry is, last 100 years ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮತಾಂತರ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಕೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. Because we can see we have an absolute clean record on this, that no no student of the other religion has become Christian in our school. And we can bravely say that. And so I say I am hurt because there seems to be something hidden in order to make us Christians look very poorly in the sight of the public. I do not know why the government itself is it promoting it, or is it the small groups, splinter groups that who are doing it. First it was about our churches. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಮೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮೊದಲು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಹಲವಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಚರ್ಚ್, ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳು ಧ್ವಂಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. In city of Bangalore there are about 6 which have been demolished. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾನಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, our institutions, and now it has come to this Bible. You can imagine that one Bible, or rather one Bible in one school is becoming a national and international news today. Is it necessary? If there was a problem, if you come and tell us we don't like it, surely we will accept. We accept all the suggestions that are given by the parents here. But don't make us look small. There are many Hindus, many Muslims who have studied in our school, and they appreciate the value system in our school. ನೈತಿಕತೆ ಮತ್ತು ನೈತಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವು ಕೊಡುವುದು. ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಂದಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋದ ಸಲ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಗ್ರೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಸದನದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಏನಂದರೆ, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅದ್ವಾನಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಡ್, ಮೇಡಮ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸೇ, because I studied in St. Patrick's School, Karachi, and I am what I am today because of that school. Piyush Goyal, I think he is the railway minister now. He studied in Don Bosco School and he has made a public speech to his own school and institution that if not for Don Bosco, I would not have been what I am today. And there is absolutely for 12 years, ಆ ಶಾಲೆ ವಟಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚ್ ಕೂಡ ಇತ್ತು. There was a church also in that place, but no one forced us to go to the church. But I have gone 1,000 times to that church because out of my own feeling, but no one has forced me. ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಭಾಷಣ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಆ ಭಾಷಣದ ಅಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅವರ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ sometimes in our assemblies we say that prayer. It's a common prayer, our Father who art in heaven, give us today our daily bread ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಗೋಯಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನರ ಮುಂದೆ ತಾವೇ ಹೇಳಿದರು. it was a little embarrassing for us Christians that we don't know our own prayers. But Mr. Piyush Goyal, who is I would say, he is a statesman. We need statesmen like that in India. We don't need this petty politics that is happening here. So therefore, we are open for your suggestions, we are open for your questions, and I think when we read this, you will get a picture of what is the school. ಇದು ಆಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಏನು ವಿಷಯ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು.
Thank you, Reverend Peter Machado. Now that each one of you accepted our invitation and came to this press briefing. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Clarence High School is an unaided Christian minority educational institution, imparting education primarily to Christians and then are members of other communities since 1914. The institution is privately owned and run by the Clarence Educational Trust, who have also appointed the Board of Management and Principal to manage the school. We are recognized as a Christian minority educational institution. The majority of our students, more than 75% in our school, are from Christian families. We admit students of other faiths at their request, with their full understanding that they are coming to a Christian school. Today, Clarence High School is a premier school in Bangalore, known for high standards in academics, sports, extracurricular activities, discipline, and moral values. Our staff, students, parents, and alumni, they deeply appreciate the values and culture of excellence inculcated in them and their children, which provide a strong foundation for all the decisions that they make in the years to come. Clarence alumni have attained positions of eminence in the Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, science, technology, medicine, arts, law, and many other fields in India and all over the world. The alumni of Clarence High School are India's goodwill ambassadors world over. The school provides substantial fee concessions to students who come from very low income backgrounds, irrespective of race, religion, caste, or creed. During COVID-19, a further fee concession was extended to every student, which is higher than as prescribed by the government or the courts. In many cases, the balance fees of the year during that year was completely waived off. From our inception, Clarence High School teaches moral values from stories from Christian texts. We are convinced that it is an essential component of a person's wholesome development to be exposed to moral values. Moral education takes place once a week and has been going on for over a century. As a matter of fact, parents and students have appreciated the school for teaching moral values. The teaching of moral values has invited more admissions to the school. Every candidate is well informed before admission and has always joined the ethos and culture of the school voluntarily. Therefore, the allegations made of a conduct other than subscribing to the discipline and culture of the school voluntarily is only an unfortunate misinterpretation. The school is conscious of its responsibility. Any declaration that is sought at the time of admission is only as per law. There is a thorough orientation between the parents and the representatives of the management, whereby the parents are made comfortable. Once again, we affirm that we have always been and will continue to be a law-abiding school, and we are in conformity with every law of the land. We have also sought the considered opinion of our legal advisors in order to respond to the legitimately issued show cause notice by the block education officer. We thank you all for attending this press briefing. God bless you all. Jai Hind.
They said that teaching the Quran and the Bible in schools will not be allowed, but Bhagavad Gita will be allowed because that is not just a religious text and it imparts moral values to the students. What is your take on that? That's my first question. Second, just want to clarify one thing. The non-Christian students in your school are getting Bible education? Just want to clarify that because that was not clear in the statement that you provided. These two questions, please.
The second one I didn't hear properly. You can tell me afterwards, okay?
My second question was that the non-Christian students in the school, are they getting Bible education? And is it by choice or is it voluntary?
No. So okay, the second question I'll answer first. The non-Christian students are not required to read the Bible and no Bible instruction for them. Okay? Regarding the first question, that Education Minister has said that Bhagavad Gita will be introduced next year, and Bhagavad Gita is a moral education type, and the Bible and the Quran are supposed to be religious texts, so they will not be allowed. I don't know how to answer this question because Education Minister is a very learned person and his wisdom I cannot contest. But it would have been better that he spoke on education proper, which is his field. Regarding the religious texts, better to leave it to the Swamijis, to the holy persons to make a comment. If you ask me personally, my personal opinion, we cannot differentiate or make a compartment between religious instruction, religious text and moral both. Because the moral life or the morality comes from the religious background. ದೇವರ ಭಯವೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಆರಂಭ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮದ ತತ್ವಗಳಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ನೈತಿಕತೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. You cannot differentiate it. If a person does not believe in God, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಭಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ದೇವರನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವನು ಯಾಕಾದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನೈತಿಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸಬೇಕು? If it's only a special part of what we call the moral education for which the religion is not connected or religious text is not connected, is not correct. I would say the best idea would be the education department makes a moral science book with the principles of morality from different religions. Christianity speaks about love and forgiveness. The Hindu speaks of Vasudhaiva Kutumba. The Muslims speak about Muslim, Islam means peace. So get the principles of all the Buddha, the Sikh, and make a book in which the children at that tender age know each other's religion, respect each other's religion. The Bible is a holy book for me. The Islam, the Quran is a holy book for the Muslims. The Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana books are holy for the Hindus. Let us have respect for each other. This is my answer. Madam?
What the minister says is that any educational institution registered under the Karnataka Education Act cannot teach any religious text as part of the curriculum is what they say. So what do you have to say on that? And the second thing is that you cannot impose or force students, to study the religious text as part of the curriculum is what he is saying.
I didn't understand. Could you just put off the fans? I think the fans are making too much noise. Fans are making much. Madam, I didn't understand your question. I'm sorry.
No, your institution is registered under Karnataka Education Act, right? So what he says is that any educational institution which is registered under the Karnataka Education Act cannot preach Bible or Quran as part of their curriculum or academics is what they say.
Yes, we agree to it perfectly. We are not asking them to prescribe the Bible, to prescribe the Quran, to prescribe the things, etc. What we are interested in the moral education of the children taken out from the religious principles.
So that is part of the exam, right?
Sorry?
A part of your exams.
I think from next year onwards, the minister has got a plan to make it a part of the exam. Up
No,
to
but
now,
is it part of your exams, currently?
in our schools,
Yes.
so far, I don't think so. Is it a part of the religion?
Any person, whether Christian, Hindu, Muslim, who attends moral science class in Clarence School is attending it voluntarily with the consent of their parents. They are not forced to attend. If somebody says, no, I don't want to study the Bible, I don't want to attend this class, we are not going to say anything. Till today, it has not happened. Till today, not a single parent has complained. They are very happy. This is some outsider who has complained.
But are you conducting any exam for that?
The exam is a simple thing where we give prize. Right? If a Hindu doesn't write the exam, what will I do? I will not do anything. I'm not going to complain or I'm not going to shout at him. I'm not going to ask anything. I'm not going to fail him. It's okay, no problem.
But sir, you mean to say marks are not added?
No, there are marks, but the marks are very high marks. In fact, it pushes up their score. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
well sir, you have given clarification or the justification and accepted that the Bible is taught in the school. So I just want to
The
know.
Bible is not taught in the school. Moral science from stories of the Bible are taught.
Okay. So are you going to give the same clarification to the government, what you have narrated to the press, or it will be a little different?
We will not say one thing to one person and one thing to another. Our advocates have framed and they are in the process of framing the answer. We are very
The
straightforward.
line of the answer will be the same.
Sorry?
The line of the answer will be the same.
The line of...
The answer line.
Yes. Yes.
Dr. George, somewhere do you think the school failed in communicating properly and allowed this to snowball into a controversy? Because do you think the school really failed in communicating properly and this snowballed into a controversy because we taught in schools? Do you think this is a failure on the part of the school?
I
The
think-
principal, yeah.
Yeah. We are very happy that you have come today. Whatever we say, we want to be very crystal clear, right? We take time to think about it. We take time to prepare, right? Just because somebody outside who is not at all connected to the school made an allegation, I don't have to respond to that. That is his mistake, right? Let him prove it. He has no proof. So let him prove it, right? Should I respond to every Tom, Dick and Harry who says something? No, I'm not going to do it.
But sir, you have to respond to the education department, the notice that you have got.
Yes, we will be responding. We have very highly qualified legal advisors. They will help us to do all that.
Dr. Matthew, this is Rohini from CNN News 18. I have a very simple question. After this entire issue came up and has been reported and the government has responded, have parents reached out to you and said, yes, we did find that this moral studies that you call, or what the parents are saying, Bible studies, is not acceptable to us?
Not a single parent. All the parents who reached out to me said, we are Hindu, we are Muslim, we are Christian, we signed this voluntarily, we want our children to continue to study in Clarence School. Please don't change anything. This is what our parents are saying, our students are saying, our alumni are saying.
Hi, this is Yasari rule, because earlier, as per the declaration, it was a compulsory. So when was that withdrawn?
Okay. It is not compulsory. Just like if a student walks out on any class, I'm not going to say anything. Right? If it is compulsory, then I'm forcing it on somebody. When I explain to a parent, when I explain to a student, right, they say, yes, we understood. They have signed it and given first. They have read, both the parents have signed, they have given to us. Okay? Then, when they come and meet, we talk to them, we ask them, have you understood what you have signed? Are you happy about the culture? You know Clarence School. you know what we do here. Are you happy about it? They say, yes, we are happy, right? And because we have also attended convent schools, or we want our children to come to a convent school, these are the statements they make. Today, till today, even after this has come out, not a single parent has written to me saying, yes, I was forced to do this, or I was forced to sign, not a single parent. Okay, so explain from the story, Good Samaritan story. You take out the value, say, now how do you implement this in your life? All right, how do you help another? Who is the Good Samaritan? Who is the person who has been? That's all. That's all. Right? Yes. Yes, sir.
In case admission time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ನೀವೇನು ಬೈಬಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೊರಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರೋ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ?
Okay. So in 100 years it never happened, right? If it were to happen, if a parent came in front of me, now I've been principal for 8 years, vice principal for 2 years, 10 years I've been in school. Till today no one has asked her. If they ask, I will never force. I will never force. I will find a via media. I will explain to them. We will work it out. We are very flexible. Right? I am not advertising and saying, please come, I'll give you money, please come to the school. No, not at all. They are coming voluntarily. I am explaining this is the culture of the school. Right? Are you happy with it? They said, yes, sir, we came because of that. We came because of that. Then what do you say? Why this issue at all? Right? If a person comes and says, I want only education, I don't want anything else, then I will sit with him. I'll talk to him.
Sir.
Not. See, but remember, it will be one person. It will be two people. I have to find something to do with them. When all of this is going on, morning assembly, Bible class or scripture class, where moral science is being taught, right? Now those one or two people, I have to find something to do with them. I will do it. I'm ready.
Sir.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, one question. So one question. Address my.
I'm not forcing. I will make arrangements if they tell me that. Till today, I'm telling you emphatically, nobody has said.
Yeah, thank you all for coming.
देखिए, ये आज जो कह रहे कि मैंडेटरी नहीं था, ये आज जो भी वो कह रहे हैं वो कर्नाटका सरकार के एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर ने जो कहा, और उन्होंने जो कहा कि कर्नाटका एजुकेशन एक्ट का ये वायलेशन है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल जो हमारे आर्टिकल है उसका ये वायलेशन है, उसके बाद में उनका ये स्टेटमेंट है। इससे पहले जो डिक्लेरेशन है, हर एक पेरेंट को ये डिक्लेरेशन भरना पड़ता था। इवन आज ट्विटर पर भी कई सारे लोगों ने ये कहा है कि उनके पास से भी ये डिक्लेरेशन भरवा के लिया गया है। तो ये मैंडेटरी नहीं था, तो फिर डिक्लेरेशन क्यों उन पेरेंट्स को दिया गया है? तो ये डेफिनेटली मैंडेटरी था, ये हम मान सकते हैं। उसके साथ में जो उनका कहना है कि आप हाथ में मेहंदी भी नहीं लगा सकते हैं, आप बैंगल्स भी नहीं पहन सकते हैं, ये आज भी उसी डिक्लेरेशन के अंदर आता है। तो केवल यहाँ पर बाइबल पढ़ाने की बात नहीं है, उसके आगे जाकर के ये जो अन्य धर्म के जो लोग हैं उनकी जो रिलीजियस मान्यता है उसको क्यों आप रोक रहे हैं वहाँ पर?